The Ferrari F80 2026 arrives as a statement, a supercar that blends Ferrari's decades-long racing DNA with cutting-edge hybrid technology, razor-sharp handling, and a design that refuses to be ignored. In this video article we'll take an in-depth look at the F80, from its thunderous powertrain and aerodynamic mastery to the cockpit, driving dynamics, and what this car means for Ferrari's future. Whether you're a lifelong prancing horse fan or simply curious about the next leap in high-performance engineering, stick around, this one's worth your attention. Design and exterior. At first glance the F80 is unmistakably Ferrari. The proportions are low and wide, with a long bonnet and short rear deck that nod to classic mid-engine layouts while the surface detailing reads like high-performance sculpture. Every vent, splitter, and winglet is purposeful. The front fascia is dominated by a wide grille and integrated aero blades that channel air to the radiators and create front downforce without appearing bulky. LED matrix headlights sit low and sleeker than on prior models, stretching the face and focusing attention on the car's forward intent. The side profile is where Ferrari's aerodynamic choreography shows its intent. Sculpted side intakes feed the twin intercoolers, while flowing creases reduce drag and manage boundary layers at speed. The rear is muscular and purposeful, a diffuser that looks like it belongs in GT racing, active aero elements that deploy at 3 stages, and taillights that recall classic Ferraris but with a modern, laser-cut twist. Carbon fiber is used extensively, not just for weight savings but to form complex aero shapes that would be impossible in stamped metal. Ferrari offers a range of finishes for the F80, from traditional Rosso Corsa to more experimental matte and metallic treatments. Optional exposed carbon packs and race-inspired liveries are available for buyers who want a track-ready look without losing road legal comfort. Small design details, from the flush door handles to the aerodynamic mirrors, show Ferrari's obsession with reducing drag while maintaining dramatic presence. Powertrain and performance. Underneath the sculpted skin sits a hybrid heart that is both brutal and sophisticated. Ferrari's engineers paired a high-revving V8 tuned to scream beyond 9,000 revolutions per minute with a compact yet powerful electric drive system. The combined output thrusts the F80 firmly into hypercar territory, instant electric torque for off-the-line explosiveness, and the V8's high-rev character to reward drivers who chase the limiter. The battery system is lighter and denser than earlier hybrids, allowing for a lower center of gravity and improved weight distribution. Regenerative braking is tuned to be seamless. The transition between regenerative and mechanical braking is barely perceptible, which preserves brake pedal feel. There are selectable hybrid modes that let the driver choose everything from silent electric cruising to full hybrid attack on the track. Ferrari claims sub 2.5 second 0 to 100 km/h times and a top speed that comfortably exceeds typical supercar thresholds, but the real story is less about headline numbers and more about how the power is delivered, instant, controllable, and intoxicating. Chassis, steering, and suspension. The F80's chassis is a carbon monocoque with aluminium subframes and tailored stiffness zones to ensure both driver protection and supreme rigidity. This structure allows engineers to tune suspension and damping with extreme precision. Dual wishbone front suspension and a multi-link rear with magnetorological dampers let the car remain composed at high speed while compliant enough for daily use. Steering is a case study in modern performance. A hybrid steering system blends electric assist with mechanical feedback enhancements, producing a sensation that's communicative yet unfiltered. The result is a car that rewards precise inputs but never punishes with twitchiness. Traction control and stability systems are deeply integrated. They can be dialed back in track settings but remain capable of rescuing overzealous drivers when needed. The F80 also features an advanced torque vectoring strategy that uses both the electric motors and the drivetrain to shape cornering behavior. The system can orchestrate subtle oversteer or neutralize tendencies depending on the driver's chosen dynamics, making the F80 surprisingly versatile, at ease on a Sunday road and relentless when the circuit becomes the playground. Interior and tech. Step inside and Ferrari's design language shifts from sculpted aggression to focused luxury. The cockpit centers on the driver with an asymmetric layout that prioritizes ergonomics and visibility. High-quality Alcantara, leather, and exposed carbon trim combine with minimalist switchgear to keep the interior both premium and purposeful. The F80's seats have a race-inspired contour yet offer enough padding for longer journeys. Technology is forward-looking without feeling like a gadget showroom. A curved digital instrument cluster provides customizable readouts, from classic tachometer dominance to full telemetry. Infotainment is integrated into the central stack with haptic controls and over-the-air updates. Ferrari has included an AI-based co-pilot system that assists with adaptive driving modes, tire and brake warm-up scheduling for track sessions, predictive energy management to maximize hybrid efficiency, and advanced telemetry logging for drivers who want to study lap data. Safety and driver assistance systems are present but unobtrusive. The F80 is not designed to drive for you, instead it enhances the driver's capabilities with lane keeping at low speeds, adaptive cruise for highway comfort, and a sophisticated parking assistance suite for tight garages. Driving experience. What makes the F80 sing is how all these elements come together when you turn the key. Around town the car can behave like a refined GT, electric drive for silent pulls, a comfortable ride for city bumps, and manageable steering for parking maneuvers. Move onto a twisty backroad or track and the character flips, throttle inputs are rewarded with immediate response, the chassis stays glued to the road, and the entire car talks to you through the seat, wheel, and pedals. On the track the F80 thrives. Engineers lavished attention on cooling, brake feel, and aerodynamic balance so that lap after lap the car remains consistent. The hybrid boost is cleverly managed to deliver extra surge out of corners without upsetting balance, a tricky technical feat Ferrari has executed well. Because the F80 is lighter than many rivals thanks to extensive carbon use and clever packaging, it feels more agile than many similarly powered cars and inspires confidence at high speed. Ownership and practicality. Owning an F80 is as much about lifestyle as it is about driving. Ferrari's personalization program allows nearly infinite combinations of materials, colors, and finishes. Servicing comes via Ferrari's global dealer network, often with tailored maintenance packages for high-performance components and hybrid systems. Practicality is not the F80's primary goal, but it still offers a usable trunk and creature comforts that make short trips and weekend getaways feasible. The F80 also leans into exclusivity. Production numbers are limited, and many units will be allocated to collectors and longtime Ferrari clients. Pricing reflects this, a significant premium over more mainstream supercars, but owners receive bespoke commissioning, factory-backed track events, and an ownership experience curated to match the car's prestige. Competitors and market position. The F80 sits in a rapidly evolving segment where the lines between supercars and hypercars blur. Competitors include limited-run hypercars and high-performance hybrids from other marques. Where the F80 distinguishes itself is in emotional delivery, the sound, the tactile feedback, and the way the chassis responds to human inputs, combined with modern hybrid efficiency and electronics. Some rivals may outgun the F80 on raw horsepower or top speed, but few match Ferrari's ability to blend drama with drivability. For buyers wanting a visceral connection without sacrificing modern performance tech, the F80 represents a compelling middle ground. Environmental impact and hybrid strategy. Ferrari's hybrid strategy with the F80 is pragmatic. Pairing internal combustion with electric assistance preserves traditional engine character while reducing emissions and improving efficiency where it matters. Regenerative systems, start-stop strategies, and selective electric-only operation during low-load cruising contribute to a more responsible footprint than an all-gas supercar. Ferrari has also hinted at future electrification steps and synthetic fuels research. The F80 acts as a bridge, a halo car that demonstrates how performance and sustainability can coexist without compromise. Collectability and resale. Because of its limited production and status as a technological showcase, the F80 will likely become collectible. Early examples with unique commissioning options, race-derived packages, or notable provenance factory track events, celebrity ownership could appreciate over time. That said, long-term values will depend on market trends, economic conditions, and how rapidly full electrification reshapes the collector car market. Maintenance and ownership costs. High-performance hybrids command specialized maintenance. Battery health checks, cooling system upkeep, and carbon ceramic brake servicing are all part of the ownership equation. Ferrari typically offers comprehensive service plans and owner support, which helps preserve value and reduces surprises for buyers who expect best-in-class long-term care. The Ferrari F80 2026 is more than just another halo car, it's a declaration that passion and technology can coexist. It keeps the visceral thrills Ferrari enthusiasts crave while embracing hybridization and modern electronics in a way that enhances, not dilutes, the driving experience. Whether you admire it for its sculpted beauty, its thunderous yet refined powertrain, or its deft handling, the F80 is a milestone in Ferrari's evolution. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit like, share this video, and subscribe for more supercar breakdowns and first looks. Drop a comment below. Would you take the F80 to the track or use it as your weekend cruiser? And if you want, I can make a follow-up video comparing the F80 directly to its top rivals. Let me know which cars you want to see matched up. Stay tuned for more detailed specs, track testing, and an owner walkthrough coming soon. Subscribe now. Don't miss out.